Hey YouTube, thanks for watching. This is Marge from the channel Budget Bugout, and we're going to be talking about this month's Battlbox. So Battlbox is a monthly subscription service, and the products that are inside range anywhere between survival and tactical, military, all the way to like camping, hiking, hunting, outdoors, all those kind of things. So if you guys are interested in receiving products every month in a right to your doorstep, Battlbox might be a good option for you. Every month is totally different, and I'll be going over what's inside this month, and I'll be talking about the gear that's inside and a little bit about my first impressions on that gear as well. So if you guys want to know any more information, be sure to check out the links in the description box down below. Well, I'll not only link Battlbox, but also each of the products that I'm going to be covering in this video. So you guys you're not going to want to go away. You want to see what's inside this month's Battlbox. So stay with me. And this month we're going to be going over Battlbox's mission 39, which is repair anything. And as you guys know, it comes into 4 different variants, 4 different costs. So you got the basic box is $24.99, Advanced is $49.99, Pro is $99.99, and then the Pro Plus, which includes a knife, is $149.99. And honestly, I think this might be one of the better values because some of the knives themselves cost over $100 anyways, or at least the MSRP. And so here's a sit rep, the repair in a pinch. It kind of explains the different items. So I'm just kind of going to go in whatever way that I want. We have a repair wrap. This is fiber fix. If you have a shovel handle that's broken, you can take this roll, put it, submerge it, and then repair it, and then I guess I'll let it dry. Probably takes 10 minutes. So, and I'm not sure what all those graphics means, but it looks like it's supposed to be stronger than duct tape. This one is also stronger than duct tape, and this is known as tenacious tape, and it's like this is a clear repair tape, and you can put this over your jacket or a tent or your footwear. Alright, next up we have something from Vigilant Trails. This is a survival sewing kit, and basically this is kind of help you out there in the field, making sure that you're able to repair things. Alright, so this is something slightly different. Let's see here. This is called the Stronghold Haywire Clamper, and looks like what you do with this is that you can take this wire and fix it to something like a knife and a stake or a stick or whatnot, and then kind of wrap it real tight, and then you have a kind of a cooler weapon. Replacement zipper slider. Okay, moving on to, I'm going to save the knives for last. Build up suspense. Let's see, this is a micro cord dispenser. So it's sort of like, it's just cordage. Awesome. This is a rip spool field repair kit. This looks like duct tape or some sort of tape right here wrapped around this container, this cylinder. Made in the USA. I don't know how you open it. Oh, it looks like this is some thread as well. Oh, looks like a sail needle in here. Awesome. Okay, so a sail needle, thread, and duct tape. Seam grip, field repair, permanently fixed. So sleeping pads, splinable mattresses. So basically, if something gets punched or punctured or whatever while you're out camping, you can repair it basically while you're out there. If you guys want to hit the pause button or whatever and go to this website and use that discount code BATTLE20. Alright, knife number 1. This is a Pocket Bushman. This is a budget-friendly knife from Cold Steel. I've been thinking about buying this knife for a little while. I wonder if I should get into this knife yet. I do have another knife that I can use to open this box. Oh, first off, which company it is. So, Black Scout Survival. He's another YouTuber. This is a Nesmuk knife. D2 steel. This is a very versatile type of clip, so you can put this in your belt or put this wherever. And here is the knife itself, the Nesmuk. These types of blades have just an upswept design, and they're not super easy to sharpen, but they're also, they can be really, really useful in whenever you're doing like feather sticks and things of that nature. Let's go ahead and see it in action. It also is not very good with piercing. It's really good at slicing, as you might be able to tell. It's kind of dull, honestly. Let's see if I try from a different point. Ugh. Well, if I can't get through cardboard, it's supposed to be good at slicing. Honestly, the first thing I do before I bring a knife out to the field is I test it on cardboard to see if it needs to be sharpened, which this desperately, I think, does. It's not really fun to use, which is not what a knife should be, honestly. Okay, here it is, the budget-friendly pocket Bushman from Cold Steel. I guess you close it by, this looks like a back lock right here, I'm guessing. Oh, you have to pull a way of closing this, and it's kind of slightly dangerous. It looks like it's a drop point blade. I wonder if this knife is better. Yep. A much cheaper knife, yet it actually handles really well, and it can cut much better than the probably much more expensive Nesma knife. It's actually very comfortable in hand and surprisingly ergonomic, probably because of this right here. It kind of has some sort of a palm swell where it it feels pretty comfortable. So I don't really like closing this knife. I don't really like using this knife, and this knife is not very ergonomic either. Maybe it's because of the Nesma blade, but it's just not very, I don't know, it just feels weird in hand. So maybe it just takes some getting used to, but as of right now, I'm not used to it, and therefore I'm not a big fan of it. The jimping, I would hope, would have been right here, because that's where my hand wants to go, is right up here, so I can use it. But because it's right here, and because of all the pressure that goes right here, it just feels like I'm making a fulcrum, whereas if I had jimping up here, I would have a better purchase on the knife, and I'd be able to use it to cut things a little bit better. Yeah, I want to hold it right there, not way down here. So I think that the knife is probably built well. It's just the design of it that's a little flawed. It's not really super comfortable either, because like my pinky wants to go right here, but I wear medium-sized gloves, and it really just doesn't fit in the hand at all. It's like it wasn't designed to be held by hands. Alright guys, thanks for watching my review or overview of this month's Battlbox. If you guys want any more information, like I said, just check out the links in the description box down below. Maybe this video showed you guys some new gear that you weren't aware of. I know I hadn't seen like half of these things before. The main takeaway that I got from the Battlbox is that, it's just because you may get one or two or more knives, it doesn't mean that those are going to be the best products of the Battlbox, unfortunately. So I'm always excited to get a new knife every month. Sometimes I really like it, usually I do, but this month both the Cold Steel knife as well as the Black Scout Survival knife, I just wasn't a huge fan of. The closing process with the Cold Steel knife, it just was a little bit uncomfortable, but everything else I liked about it, and I'm sure for the price, this is actually probably not a terrible option for you guys. You just got to be safe with this. But the Black Scout Survival knife, there's so many really good small fixed blade knives out there that I just have difficulty recommending this one because of the ergonomics. I'm not a big fan of the blade on this, and I just feel that it just really doesn't. I'm not sure who this knife is really designed for, other than maybe people with small or extra small hands, and those who don't mind, having a really bulky clip. I'm not a big fan of these style of clips. They're very versatile, very tactical and stuff, but this is like a bushcraft-esque type of knife, and with a very tactical, bulky clip. So, you know, if I were to use this, I would just basically take the clip part off and then, you know, maybe put some paracord around it and use it as a neck knife. But there's so many other good neck knives out there that I myself also own, that it'd be very difficult to say that this should be one of them that you buy. But everyone has their own preferences. I just really felt the design was off on this knife. But let me know your thoughts. Maybe you're a big fan of either the brand or the knife, or maybe one of the products on these on the table. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. I do these videos not just for you guys to see a little bit about Battlbox, but also so you can see some of the products that are out there, and so I can take the good out of this and then incorporate them into my own survival kits or everyday carry or outdoor systems. So that is why I make these videos, and of course I'd love to hear y'all's feedback. The last thing I'll say is that I am going to be going to Blade Show, I guess, next weekend, so very, very excited to be going to Atlanta. I've never been to a Blade Show, so if you're going to be there, look for me there. You know, I'll be also updating my journey, not just through YouTube, at probably maybe either that weekend or following days, but on Instagram I'll be, trying to be pretty consistent and pretty current and borderline live of what I'm going through, the different booths I'm at, so maybe you can run into me. Otherwise, just stay subscribed and you guys can see basically what I see when I'm at Blade Show. So stay tuned, you're not going to want to miss that, and as well as more survival kits and more everyday carry products yet to come. Y'all stay safe out there, and remember, it pays to be repaired. God bless.